Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Carolan Carey.
Hey everyone, welcome to In the Psychic Flow. So nice of you to join us tonight. Thanks for being here. Hi Ruth, nice to see you. Hi Jill, great to see you. How are you doing? Well, so what's going on, folks? Here we are in October. Hi Carol, how are you? Thank you for joining us tonight. A little business to get out of the way. I do have a wonderful sponsor this month who is Laura Romero, a very lovely, gracious gal. Does beautiful spiritual healing, angelic readings, pet communication. Did I say spiritual healing? She does everything. And she's fabulous. And she is, I think, on a little sabbatical at the moment. But she'll be back. She is the host of Angels and Healing Light. And you can reach her website. She also does Mary Kay products. So you can look for her. We're going to put her link up today. And we'll have a brief commercial for her as my sponsor. So as a Mary Kay consultant. So that'll be great. So we're going to have that. And it's a pretty jazzy one. I kind of like it. I think you will too. What else? If you're watching us on, no, be quiet, Teddy. If you're watching us on YouTube, you can like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you would, please. I really appreciate that. And on Rumble, if you could give us a thumbs up, that would be great. I do have a Venmo account if you want to, if you are so inclined, which is Carolan-Carey. That's on Venmo. And on here, you can do a super sticker. Thank you so much. You are under no obligation to do that, of course, but all the show hosts appreciate it. It contributes to our expenses for bringing the shows to you. So anyway, so thank you for that. What else do I have? Oh, yes, our big announcement is we have Mark Anthony, the psychic lawyer, joining us next week, the 28th. And he's going to, I'm going to interview him, and he's going to, so I think that he would take some questions regarding his book, which is called The Afterlife Frequency. So if you had some questions about that, about the afterlife, he's a wonderful presentation person. He does beautiful lectures. I mean, phenomenal. This guy is amazing. Amazing. And he's a litigator he's licensed for the U.S. Supreme Court, and I believe in Florida. So there you go. He's a very talented guy, very well educated, and just has a really nice manner, very good speaker. And I saw him do in person, what was the Star of Bethlehem? Is that what it was called? It was a Christmas presentation. The Star of Bethlehem, yes. And it was about the astrological, placement of the planets at the time of Jesus' birth, etc., and who was king and what led up to that. It was really a fantastic presentation with PowerPoint slides and just amazing. The guy has a wonderful, check him out. That would be Mark Anthony, the psychic lawyer. His videos of his presentations doing gallery and readings and talks and interviews. He's been on NBC, several talk shows. He's been interviewed by several people. They're all on all his media packages on there, and he's fabulous. Very impressive guy, very good connection, absolutely amazing. Has to be probably I would say the premier medium. That's how I would put it. He's wonderful. And he's helped a lot of people, and he's quite amazing. Anyway, so I've talked that up, and I hope you will join us next week. He will be a few minutes late coming into the show. He has a show just prior to mine, but he has consented to come on if that was the only date we could work out. And I'm so glad to have him. So thank you so much. If you join us next week, you will absolutely enjoy yourself. It's fascinating. So if you're going to have questions about anything about the afterlife, He won't be doing readings per se, but if you have questions, I think he would take some. So thank you very much. Okay, so we have Kim, Sugar Magnolia's here this evening. Veronica is here. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your super sticker, Jill. I'm going to take my super sticker people first. We also have a lot of audio platforms. So if you are listening to us, and not, I just lit a sage bundle a few minutes ago, and it's kind of choking me. If you are listening to us and not watching, that's okay. I'm going to read back some of the comments and validation that I get, if I get any. Excuse me. I'm sure I will, because our followers are very gracious about doing that. If I give them something that resonates with them, they are wonderful about participating and putting that right up there. So I appreciate that. Okay. What else? I will pull a card for my, excuse me, super sticker people and give a little mini reading. So I guess I will start. It's okay with you. I'm going to start. Hi, Ruth Saltman. Nice to see you. Ruth Saltman, the transformational soul. I say it wrong every week. Thank you for your patience with me, Tiffany and Ruth. Ruth is on Wednesday evenings, and she is the author of, she's just put out her second or third book. Was it The ABCs of Forgiveness is your latest book, Ruth? And we are so glad to have her on the Goldylocks team. She really is an amazing, intuitive author. And hi, Linnell, how are you? And cheerleader for all of us. So we enjoy her so much. Thanks for joining us. Jill, I'm so glad you're back. Carol, I'm so glad you're here. Kim, Veronica, Linnell. Yes, it is, Carol. I got it right this time, Ruth. Okay, so let me start with Jill. Jill. First of all, let me pull a card for you, Jelly. Jelly, jelly, jelly. What's going on? What's going on, Jill? Here you go. Here you go. Here's a card. I'm going to pull the card first. I hope that you can read it. That says resolution, and it is the Three of Cups. This is a Celtic deck, which I don't remember the name of. Resolution. This is what we want, right, Jill? And I think you can agree with that. That's the perfect card for you. I do feel... You know, I have an older man here, which I believe would be your dad. Is that possible? I think your dad's passed. And I'm saying, thank you for everything that you have done, your patience. And I also get... he says, from my heart, thank you for treating others better than they treated you, or in spite of the way they treated you. Thank you for being that kind of person. He said things did not go the way that they were supposed to go here. So I just want to let you know that. And I also get, I made a mistake. So I'm going to put that out there. Did your mother have, I know we've discussed some personal belongings of hers. I still get this black cabinet of some sort with the drawers, like it would be in a hallway or something. And I feel there's doors, cabinet doors that open underneath this way, like classic style piece of like a buffet or something. And I feel like there's Steubenware. Would she have had Steubenware? And a few pieces of things. I want to say almost a statement piece kind of thing. But your dad is saying these are only things, but I know there were some memories for you that you would like, not just to remind you that they were your mom's, but at a time when the family was together. Does that make sense? But he says, I get the impression I wasn't, I feel as though I wasn't, how can I put this? I feel as though I wasn't always there for you, Jill. And I apologize for that. He says, it's kind of quirky, kind of is a day late and a dollar short, he says. But I want to let you know I appreciate you. Many blessings to you. He goes, it's not always true that no good deed goes unpunished. That's not always true, he says. I feel like this is a gentleman that had a nice car. I feel like it was he liked cars, or he had a particular flashy or classic car he was quite proud of, because I feel I can see a gentleman standing, and this goes back a ways, this car. I see him standing in front of it. He's quite proud of it. And I don't know if he was working. I feel he was, if he did any accounting or anything with numbers or detail, I feel him putting this pencil behind his ear. Like if he was interrupted, he would stick it behind his ear. And I'm also getting I don't know if he had would put his glasses in his pocket like this, if he had a sleeve in his pocket to put the glasses in. But I feel an intelligent man, but I don't always feel that, I guess what he's saying is I wasn't there for you enough. I didn't do enough. And I want to let you know that I appreciate you. So Jill, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is. Okay, great. Now, let me see. Where am I? Okay, so that was my super sticker. Great. New comments. Oh, Jill says, I know exactly what he's talking about. Not that I know of from my mom, but he wasn't always there for me. And he had a Mercedes back in the 90s. Oh my God, you hit it on the head. Jill, you can come anytime. I love Jill's feedback. She's always positive. Thank you so much. So if you're listening tonight, I will read out some comments for you. Hi, Linnell. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you, Jill, for joining us, and thank you for your super sticker. Linnell. Oh, this is funny. This is funny. This guy cracks me up. Look at him. He looks like he's a midget or something, doesn't he? It says adventure on it. And this is the Knight of Wands. I hope that you can see that card. And it is adventure. And adventure, I guess that's one way of putting what you're going through. And I think you have it's either a rocky road or it's an adventure. It depends on your state of mind, right, Linnell? And I think you choose to look at life as an adventure. I think that's very suiting for you, that card. Why is this thing on my screen? I feel like a clearing out of the cobwebs too. I see this picture. This is so funny. You ever hear that saying, not only am I going to burn my bridge, or don't burn your bridges, but I feel like you're walking across the bridge and throwing a lighter, one of those big old metal ones, that you used to put the fluid in. And I feel you flicking that thing and throwing it on the bridge behind you and just keep on walking. It's like, that's over. I burnt the bridge. And it's like, hell's bells. Who cares? So I'm loving it. I love it. Because it's very symbolic of who you are. It's like, okay, that is over and done with, and I'm moving forward. So as we've talked, I love your family in spirit. They're quite a bunch of characters. So I'm going to ask this gentleman. I've had your grandpa, I've had your grandma. She's very, I know you're very close to this lady. And I think you get your, if I may say this, the way I'm looking at her and the way she's presenting herself, I feel like you get your gift of, she encouraged you to be flamboyant. She encouraged you to be, if that's who you are, she encouraged you to be direct, and she encouraged you to share your feelings. And she may have been the only person who did that for you. And getting something in my eye. The cat was walking by before. I want to know why I have allergies. I've got 2 dogs and a cat and a lot of dust at the moment that I'm cleaning up, and pollen. I'm outside half the time and I can't breathe. And this lovely lady is encouraging you and and I'm going back to about when you were 12. And I feel like having a heart to heart. I feel like this is the lady you could have heart to heart with. So anyway, she's here and she's encouraging you to be whoever you are. If it is a hot mess, if you're a flamboyant, if you're singing, if you're acting, if you're doing, if you're moving. You know what I like about you, Linnell? You're like a Renaissance woman. I admire you because I feel a little bit like you, but not as blunt about it, not as in your face about it. You just go with it. It doesn't matter what it is. And if you are digging a garden, you're digging a garden. If you're packing the boxes and moving out, you're doing it. If you're belting out a song, you're really throwing yourself into it. You own it. Whatever it is that you do, you own it. And I love that about you. Motorcycle man comes in, this lovely gentleman, such a good friend of yours, comes in and puts his arm around you. He's a nice guy. I visited with him before. This is a good friend of Linnell's that passed away. I call him Motorcycle Man because that's how I always see him, riding a motorcycle. What does he say? He's driving down the highway full throttle, and it's flat, and you can see the sky, and you can see all these lovely clouds. You can see the clouds in the sky. And he says, I'm free. I'm free. And he loves riding like that. And I think you know the sensation. I think you're familiar with it. Kip, okay. Oh, you're going to wear Stella. I guess that's Linnell's grandmother, Stella. Was incredible when she was here for 102 years. And I'm going to pull her clown costumes this year. Good for you. That'll be a riot. Good for you. This gentleman is bolstering you up. He's like, we got this. So, no, he's a cheerleader in your corner. I feel as though he died too young. I forget how he died. It doesn't seem as important to him to talk about that, but I do get, he just wants, I can see him riding and this beautiful blue sky with some clouds behind him. And he said, it's sort of like I'm free to be me. So I think he's passing that message on that now, probably for one of the first times in your life, you're free to be you. So Linnell, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Appreciate you. Okay, where am I? Veronica, thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you for joining us. Veronica. The star. And the number on it is 17. The picture is like a the Stonehenge sort of image. Yeah, beautiful. That kind of reminds me of the picture I took. Was that this morning? God, I was up so early. Ugh. Just this bright light in the sky was the moon. And it reminds me of this. Shining star, shining star. I feel, Veronica, no matter how accomplished you get, and you are accomplished, I feel sophisticated, accomplished lady. And Veronica's from Australia, if I recall. You know, I feel, am I wrong or am I reading somebody else? Let me know. I feel a classiness with you, Veronica. Very, good conversationalist, a lot of books. I feel educated or curious, like a perpetual student kind of thing. I feel like the reason you got this star card is that you're always reaching for the next thing. I feel that you push yourself to accomplish the next thing. If you set out to do something, I feel that you do it. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's my impression. Yep, that's you. Okay, great. Thank you, Veronica. I feel like you have a perpetual bucket list, and you always have. And not that you think you're going anywhere anytime soon, but you have a list of things that you want to accomplish. Good for you. I can't even think of, well, I'm going to finish cleaning out the carport today. That's about as far as I'm getting. But I feel like you're making more long-range goals. And like, well, I think I'm going to learn Spanish maybe I'll put that on my list. Or I think I'd like to go to Tahiti. And I also feel something about travel to something about ruins. Something old, like old statues or old icons or something like that. I don't know if would be Egyptian, but I feel something, maybe Inca or something even in Australia. Is there something like that? I would imagine that there is something indigenous there. Something about a culture and a hidden village or something. And I feel, there is the possibility that you might write about different adventures. So let me know if that resonates with you. Now, I've had family here for you before. I can't recall them at the moment, but why does my throat always get dry when I'm talking? I think I've had this gentleman before. Why do I want to talk about a brother? Kavita, I don't know. Kavita. Hi, Kavita. Veronica, I don't know why I'm talking about a brother. Did Dan have a brother? Or do you have a brother? I have somebody here talking about a brother. I have a gentleman here talking about a brother. And I'm being shown the wheels on a car or the front end of a car. So I don't know if those two things go together, the brother, the car. It was something about passing or it was something that he enjoyed. And maps. So I don't know if somebody was a traveler. Veronica says, yes, she's thinking about travel when she has the money. Yeah, it's always the money, right? It'll happen. 2022. In any event, I have this gentleman coming through here, and he's talking about a brother, and he's showing me a car. Could be an uncle. Okay, I got it. Wow, that's kind of weird. Veronica is telling me my mother's brother died young in his car. Okay. Thank you for that. So let me see. Come here, sir. He's kind of hesitant. Isn't that funny? He's like, should I? Yes, come in. Aw. I kind of get, I want to say, a tousled hair young guy. Nice looking. And I'm getting the word shattered. Veronica says, I loved him so much as a child. I get the word shattered. So I have the impression your mother was shattered by this passing. I would imagine she would be. He wants to let you know that he is fine. He's showing me confetti, like confetti on a cake, or confetti ice cream, or a confetti cake, so I don't know if this means a birthday or parties that you had that you would remember, an occasion that you would remember. So let me know if that resonates with you. In any event, this gentleman wants to let you know that he is around you. And he says to me, I think he's going to accompany you on some travels because he says, I'm always up for a good time. You know that. What a good guy. I like him. Handsome young guy. Kind of mischievous. Good looking not in a JQ kind of way, but in a messy kind of, charm. He has a charm about him. Let's put it that way. So he wants to let you know that. He's showing me also, I don't know if you had a tutu and a magic wand, but I'm kind of getting that. So I don't know if you were running around playing, but he's showing me that scene. Like you were showing him off your costume, something to that effect. So Veronica, thank you for joining us tonight. And I hope that resonates with you. And she said, yes, he was very funny and cheeky. He sounds it. Amelia Island. Okay. Thank you for joining us, Veronica. Kavita, I will get with you. Okay. Ruth Saltman. Let me just pull some cards. Let me shuffle this. Let me just pull some cards. Ooh. Ruth, tradition. Yeah, tradition. Which is 10 of discs, which would be coins. And the other card that was right next to it was intellect. So I don't know if you can see these two. There you go. So I get intellect and tradition. But with the intellect, and the intellect is Ace of Swords. So that's an ace. What I get, I know this says tradition on it, but what I get is your intellect is worth money. It's valuable. What you share is valuable. And I think it's going to help you. I feel like you'll be financially, what I'm getting is you will be financially rewarded for sharing your faith, hope, experience with others. And I also get something about recovery. So I don't know if this next book is about grief recovery. You have so many different topics that you touch on. So could it be grief recovery, some kind of recovery, trauma recovery? Let me know if that works for you. Let's see. I got Linnell. I got Veronica. Okay. You are welcome, Veronica. She says, bless you, Carolan. That gave me a lot of feelings of love and joy. Well, you are my pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for your super sticker. So, Ruth, you're welcome for the shout out. Oh, Veronica, thank you for sharing this. She's such a good sharer of information. So if you're listening and not watching and you can't read the comments, Veronica is saying to me, oh, her last birthday, she was running around in a tutu in tiara and throwing confetti. So he's showing me that he was watching. Well, there you go. There you go. So they are aware. Love never dies. They may be gone, but they are not away from us. Let's put it that way. They may be in another dimension, but they're still aware of what's going on. So that's a perfect example of showing when they come in visitation, when they are helping you experience something. So where was I? Back on Ruth. Ruth. So thank you, Veronica. Ruth. So your intellect and what you share is worthwhile. It is valuable. We thank you for that. Thank you for your contribution. And I think it's going to help you in notoriety. Finally got the word out. And financially benefit you. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that is helpful to you. And thank you for being you. And thank you for being here. Let me get to Veronica. Kavita. I'm kind of skipping around. Hi, Kavita. How are you? Kavita says, hi, Carolan. I am debating whether or not to go to a workshop given by Greg Braden in November. It's in Amelia Island. I don't know where Amelia Island is. Kavita, anytime. Is this about art? Did we talk about this? Is this about your artwork? Pull a card. Let me pull a card. I feel it is. I feel anytime that you are away and by water is helpful to you. And if it's about your artwork, I know we talked about a few things that you were thinking of doing. I can't see how you would not benefit from it. Okay, so the first card I get is Foundation. And that is one of wands. And I think what it's trying to say that although you have incredible artistic abilities, I love your artwork. I think it's fabulous. I really enjoy it. I feel like this is more part of going back to the beginning. If it says foundation, going back to the beginning and strengthening that so that you can go forward. Does that make sense to you? I hope it's about art because that's kind of what I'm getting. Oh, he's written about, it's in Florida. No, he's written many New York Times bestsellers on spirituality and healing. Oh. That's what you should be writing about, Kavita. So then I would interpret that card to be, the foundation card to be, it's a good foundation. It's a good baseline. And also get intuition, Kavita. Is it Anna Maria Island you're talking about? Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, I would go. Because I feel there's something, such a contribution that you can make. Because you're a healer. So I think this would be very beneficial. I think you're going to meet people that you're going to jive with. And I think anytime you're around water is good for you. And I think there's a part that spirituality, that would encourage you to use your intuition. I think you do use it. I just don't think you trust it. And when is this, November? It is Amelia Island. Okay. I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting. You know what I love about you, Kavita, is you're up for anything, you know? And I think I want to say it's going to add to your list of accomplishments. So I will leave it at that. Yes, I think you're going to have a good time. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Carolan. That was great reading. Much appreciated. You are welcome, Ruth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, November 11th through the 14th. Yeah, why not? You know, after you need to be out and about. Don't we all? I feel like I've been living as a hermit. Okay, where am I? Carol. The card that I pulled is development. What are you developing, Carol? I feel like starting something new. I'm doing something new. A new phase of something. I also kind of get you hop, skip, and jump from one thing to another. Like, okay, I tried that. Okay, I tried that. And that's okay. You know, you don't need years to discover whether you like something or not. If you don't like something, okay, so you go through that phase. Let's say it's a 6-week course or something, or a book or something. You're like, okay, that was all right. I'm not going to do that again. But I feel there's something about, were you job hunting? Is this about career? Let me pull another card. Education. Okay. Well, this is good in a way because it has money on it. And it's called dedication, and it's 3 of discs. Which to me symbolizes their gold discs, and it feels wealthy. I get like a sense of accomplishment and wealthy. And I feel like something out of your comfort zone. Like it's okay. But don't be like looking at things below you. Look at things that are unique. Did you get something part-time? I think you might be doing something part-time. Let me know, Carol, if that works for you. But all this hither and dither is 2022 is better. I feel like I have to blow my nose. Carol, I hope that works for you. Let me know. You receive my website, carolancarey.com, CarolanCarey.com. And if you're going to excuse me, do we want to do a commercial, Tiffany? Do we want to do my commercial for a Hi, everyone. My lovely sponsor, Laura Romero, is joining us. So I got to pull a card for her. Oh, I messed these up. Ah, that's a good one. Actually, I have two. I got Rest, which is Four of Swords for you, Laura Romero. Thank you for being my sponsor. Great commercial, by the way. I love it. And I got another card, the Green Man. So to me, which has no number on it, the Green Man is symbolic of, the earthly life, reaping what we've sown, putting back into the earth, bounty, greenness, healing, energy. A lot of green coming in with this for you. A lot of green color for you. So I think as the wonderful person that you are, and you have a family situation where you're supporting your mom physically and emotionally, I think that there must be some time also for some R&R, even if it is in nature, just being in nature and kind of regrounding and re-energizing. Your batteries is what I got. And I have a man and a dog here. So I think we know who that is. I think that's Walt. One of your brothers is here. And he says you have to recharge your batteries. What a great guy. I want to pass this on to you. What your brothers, your taller brother comes in, and I know your father is there. So we have the three men in spirit. But I want to say to you, Laura, we are very grateful to you for holding this family together after, so many losses in your family. Laura lost a dad and two brothers. So your brothers and your dad over there are saying thank you for holding the family together, and you've done so well. So thank you so much for your sponsorship this month, and we miss you and appreciate you and think about you often. Laura Romero, angelsandhealinglight.com. Check it out. Thank you. And we have her Mary Kay website up here somewhere. If you'd like to order from Laura Romero, she is a Mary Kay consultant. There it is. www.marykay.com/L Romero. Thank you so much for joining us. Hi, Robin. Great show last night. I got to catch up. I got to watch Ruth's show tonight after this. I didn't get a chance today. All right. Who did I miss? Let me get back up. Did Ruth? Did Jill? Did Carol? Oh, Kim. Kim. I have someone singing to me. I feel very... God, what was that? When was that song? 60s? What's that song? Working my way back to you, babe. And now you know why I don't sing. Who sang that? The love inside. I cannot even picture who it is. I can hear the voice, but I can't. Anyway, I think you know what I'm talking about. Why am I getting that song? Kim, Sugar Magnolia Kim. Laura Romero says, oh, the Spinners. Thank you, Laura Romero. Laura says, what a beautiful message. Thank you very much and very accurate. Well, thank you. I'm glad I could do that for you. The Spinners. There you go. And Kim came up with it too. I would take, let me pull a card. Let me tell you. Okay. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense. Okay. I feel like you're going back to yourself, working your way back to what you were, or what you were trying to accomplish before all this happened, whatever that is. Before life handed you a crap sandwich, let's put it that way. So I feel I'm working my way back to where I was, what I'm going to do, who I am. And the card that I have pulled is recovery. So that is for you, Kim. I feel, and it's 9 of Wands, and I feel that's recovery. And I feel that it's going to be very beneficial to you. I also pulled movement. 9 of Cups, movement. So this is a good phase of life. And it's sort of like, I feel like you throwing your shoes up in the air, like, pff, like, yay. Hi, Gigi. No problem, honey. Thank you for joining us. I feel like I've never felt before. I'm sure that's a song somewhere too. But Kim, I feel like I'm throwing my shoes off. I'm walking along this like dirt road, and there's grass fields on both sides, and I'm just like ripping my shoes off, and I'm just like, and I'm walking through the grass, and I can smell the grass, and I can feel the grass on my feet, and I feel like I'm free. I want to be me. So I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you can take that message. Thank you, as always, for your delightful presence. Thank you for being here tonight. Okay, I'll get you, Gigi. I just got to get back in line here. 8:47. I better hustle. Veronica, Linnell, Ruth Saltman, Linnell, Jill Sheen, Veronica. Where am I? Kavita, we got Kavita. I think we're good. Robin. Oh, let me just get back to Carol before I do Robin. I have been job hunting. I have been unemployed or underemployed since 2008. Oh. Carol says I'm in job hunting, and she turned 70 and she's trying to be employed. Oh my God. God bless you, girl. Let me try one more card here. See what's going on. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, I pulled 2. Resolution. Beautiful card. See the cups overflowing? That's you, Carol. That is you. Your business is your own because you are in control. I like it. I don't know what your Etsy business is. Feel free to put it on here if you'd like to. Be happy to share it. And here is skill. You have a lot of skill, a lot of ability. See those shields? Pardon me. Those are discs. That's money. I think the best way to control your financial future and your own ownership. There's also something part-time though coming. I feel like I don't know if you do anything with crafts, or did we talk about Joanne's fabric? Did we talk about that? Something like that. But I feel like your Etsy business is going to take off more and more, especially through this. I feel this winter. So get that stuff out there, because if there's any retail involved, if you're selling, I think this will be a good winter for you. I think anybody who's got a home-based business is going to do well this year, because there isn't going to be anything on the shelves. I hope that you can get everything that you need. Oh, and FYI, the reason I didn't do my crystal ball reading thing yet, I was going to record it, is because I'm kind of I don't want to look at what's coming. But I'm going to do it, and I'm going to try to do it regularly. I do follow someone from the UK that does readings like that, but she does predictions, and that's what I wanted to see, what was kind of going on and what we need to do. I feel we're in for the long haul. You know, sorry, that's kind of why I've been putting off looking at this. Anyway, enough of that. Thank you for joining us, Carol. Robin. Oh, Gigi, thank you. I'll pull another card for you. Where am I going? Great show. I love the past live things. That was hilarious. Hilarious. I just got the courage card for you. Get the courage card for you, Robin, because you know, I have to say you were so I tried to put a message on there last night. You were so creative and inventive with what you do, and you have so many different abilities. You're never boring, dear. And I really, really appreciate everything that you do. Love it. Just love it. And I just feel that you just need the courage to know that we're going to love you no matter what you do. You're not going to fall on your face. We love you, and we get a kick out of you. And the other card that I pulled is creativity. And I really enjoy that about you. And I love that you have the guts to say what you get. God bless you, because, you know, people don't understand as working as a psychic or a medium, when you're getting something spiritually, and this is what you're getting, and sometimes you might be like, I don't really want to say that. I don't know if I want to put myself out there and say that. And if you try to deny to yourself, you're like telling spirit, I'm not going to say that, not sure about that, you'll get it again. So you know that they really, really want you to say that. And sometimes it's a message that people need to hear. They may not want to hear it, but they need to hear it. And I have to say, you have the guts to do that. And I love the way that you do it. So thank you so much, Robin, for everything that you do. So have the courage to go on. And I also want to say, you made a lot of sacrifice to go this far. I don't usually pull, I don't read cards. I pull cards because people seem to like cards of some sort. But I also, it's sort of a spiritual shorthand. I can get quick what I need to say to you. And I feel like I want to say to you, put a lot of sacrifice. You've given up a lot of things for a lot of people to help a lot of people. And I kind of feel, I don't know if this is the right time or not, but it's time for you. So God bless you, Robin, for everything that you do. You always put a smile on my face. So thank you so much. Just do it, Carolan. You were great. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to do it. You know, I have to be careful, though, because so many people, this one gal, Psychic LJ, or LJ Psychic, however Louise Jones Psychic, I think is the way she does it. She's from England. She's on Twitch now. She got thrown off of YouTube. She had she's been on YouTube for years, and she did world predictions. She has a small crystal ball that she uses. And I don't always agree with her readings or her what she gets. I don't always agree with that. And that's okay. Doesn't have to be. But I like watching how other people work, you know. And she has said some things that I'm sure are very true, because she keeps getting it. She's like, keep getting this. I keep getting it. I know that's not what we want to hear, but this is what I keep getting. And she will say, stay out of tall buildings. There's going to be a lot of rioting, a lot of violence, a lot of shortage, lockdowns. Be careful. Stay out of crowds. There's violence in the city. Go in your house, close the door. We are going to come out the other side of this, but it's going to be a difficult time. So that's kind of disheartening. You know, I don't want to hear that. But I have to say, she said, I'm sorry I have to repeat this. I've gotten it a few times. And she's been thrown off YouTube. So I really didn't want to do it on the Goldylocks network, because I would never jeopardize that. Getting a strike or a warning or anything. So I will post them on my website. I have a couple of minutes yet, so let me see if I have anybody else. You are welcome. Oh. Did I get? Oh, Gigi. Wanted to pull another card for you because you gave me a super sticker. This is a very good card for you because, first of all, it says expression, and it's a lovely lady, and she's the queen of dis, which is money. Dis is also recording. I love the color green, and it says expression. And I love the way that you have been able to focus your hurts and your life and your trauma and expressing it. That is actually so beneficial to you and helping us as well. So you're a lot like Ruth Saltman. You use your pain or what the lessons that you've learned and share them with us in such a beautiful manner. You write books of songs. Gigi is an author as well, working on more books. She wrote a book of lyrics, and beautiful. And she's got some more things going on. And Ruth is published again. So they share their experience and wisdom. We want to thank you so much. Let me just thank you all for joining us. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? You want me to I'm going to pull a card for you, just in case. And I'm getting the lady. I get the lady for you. Beautiful orange signifying fall to me. It's holding a beautiful shell. There's some orange little peaches on here and some gorgeous flowers. So, Elizabeth, I feel this fall is a little bit kind of resonates with you. I think the color, it's oranges, reds, yellow, kind of vibrate with you. And I feel this is a good time for you, good planning. And I feel like the crisper air is kind of blowing the cobwebs out. So I hope that you have an experience of a fall climate where you live. And thank you so much for joining us. You are never too late. We enjoy having you anytime. Next week, Mark Anthony, the psychic lawyer, joins us. Please don't miss that. His new book is The Afterlife Frequency. I'm trying to remember the other two books. He is an author of 2 other books. Outstanding guy, tremendous presenter, wonderful medium. I had a very quick exchange with him in person, and he gave me like a 2-minute, and it changed my life. He relayed something to me that I had suspected but didn't have confirmation of. And he just did it without any prompting at all, off the wall, just bam. And that's how he is. He's like precision. He's quite accurate. It's scary. And he has a wonderful education as a lawyer and as a psychic, and how he uses that. He uses both abilities. A wonderful presenter. If you ever get a chance to, and he's also on a new radio show, The Psychic and the Doctor, or The Doc and the Psychic. Check out his Facebook page and his website, Mark Anthony, the psychic lawyer. That is next week, 8:00. Thank you. Elizabeth says, I love fall and I am so motivated right now. You guys are so right. Thank you, Carolan. I have 1 minute. I just want to say one thing. I had put on my website that Gabby Petito had reached out to me from the spirit world. And I know that sounds like really wacky, but I didn't go for her. She came to me, and I did not want to read her because I said, you're a little brat and I really don't want to read you. You know, if you'd listen to your parents. But then Walter asked me to listen to her, and I did. And I have to say, Gabby, you did a phenomenal job. If you were not aware, Brian Laundrie's remains were found yesterday here in Florida, and justice was served. So, and that's how justice is in the spirit world. It's not the way that we would like it play out sometimes. But if you think about it and you read what transpired yesterday, I think that you will understand that justice was definitely served. And that case is over. And Gabby, fly with the angels. We love you. And I'm so glad that you picked me to come to and share some insight. So thank you all. Please join us next week. God bless you all. Thanks for joining me. Good night now.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.